precept to that is Ezekiel. Ezekiel 25 and 14? Because the Lord's going to raise us up to get vengeance on this devil. Who's going to do that? The Heavenly Father's going to do it. You know? We're going to do it with the might that He puts on us. You know? Yeah, you can get that.
Ezekiel 25 and 14.
Man, brother, you go back to Micah 5. I think he was holding it, but you get it real quick. We're gonna go back to that.
Ezekiel 25 and 14. And I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Israel.
That's what it's gonna do. All right, it's gonna start on this side. Jake gonna get they revenge. But then the elect, when they get that spiritual power, Yahweh Shai comes back. Yahweh Shai and his men are gonna get revenge. And we're gonna go on and subjugate all these nations and put them under our feet. All right? And then when we get them in our kingdom, that's when we really gonna be executing vengeance, man. Gad, they gonna get this devil back. They gonna remember everything he did. Our Jake that was getting shot in the streets, you know, getting oppressed by this devil, man. You know, getting lynched, getting dragged behind vehicles and stuff like that. You know, our women getting snatched and raped. You know, their organs taken from them. All right, all that type of shit. It's gonna be in us to remember that. All right. Go ahead.
And they shall do to Edom according to mine anger.
They gonna do according to mine anger, man. The Lord's gonna put that spirit on Jake that was once in us. We went and took our enemies down, man. We gonna get that same warrior spirit.
Warrior hunter spirit.
A warrior hunter spirit, man. All right? That's what we're gonna do. All right? Go ahead.
And according to my fury, and they shall know my vengeance, saith the Lord, power.
That's right, man. And how are we gonna do that if we're still weak and feeble?
Right.
You know, we get tired. We you know, Jake got ailments and shit. You know, Jake still drink a little bit, so you know that slows you down. You know,
Food ain't no good, so that slows you down.
Yeah.
The air ain't shit, so it's slowing you down.
Yeah.
You know, you need them new bodies. Praying for the new bodies.
And then Esau, he got the sword. We're not gonna be able to take down Esau with his own blessing. We're not gonna be able to outfight him when he has that, man. All you gotta do is watch that movie, The Revenant. He slaughtered Gad. Once they took out that Gatling gun, it became easy for Esau. Prior to that gun, it was no match. It was difficult. It was difficult, man. You couldn't fight. You couldn't fuck with Gad, man. And Gad wasn't in that docile state that they in right now. You know, but the Lord, he's gonna put that spirit back on, man.
Isaiah 40 and 28, it says, "Hast thou not known, hast thou not heard, that the everlasting power, the Lord Yahweh, the creator of the ends of the earth, fainteth not, neither is weary, neither is no searching of his understanding? He giveth power to the faint, and to them that have no might, he increaseth strength."
That's the Heavenly Father, man. He's the one that gives you that strength, that might, that power, man. They give you the capabilities of chasing down 1,000 men. You know, 10 shall chase 10,000. You know, putting them to flight like King David. You know, when Samson slew those 1,000 Philistines with the jawbone of an ass. That was might. That took power, man. You know, so you gotta imagine back then when you was in battle and you had to fight all those people, you had to have a lot of endurance and stamina. You have to have energy, strength. You can't get tired at all, and that's it. You're dead. You know, you gotta keep fighting until everything is on the ground and nothing moving. You gotta make sure nothing is moving either, nothing breathing. You know, That's why when you saw that movie 300, they was going, each guy that they saw making sounds or moving, they stuck their ass, man.
Might be missing a leg, but you still living.
You got a pulse?
That. The weapons they were using were way heavier than the guns.
Or the shields?
The shields.
Shields have to weigh pounds, man.
Pounds. And then when the apostles went to the museum, and they have the whole camp, they brought the whole camp with, and they have the swords in there. They said the swords was over 20 pounds.
Yeah, and you gotta swing.
Ton.
Imagine a battle axe. You gotta swing that. Ain't no stopping it and coming back. You gotta keep rolling with it, man. With the momentum of it. That will take you. With that force, that G-force, or whatever they call it with it, it'll throw you around. It begins to control you.
You have to, battles were fought for a long time, man. The duration of those battles, when they fought on the battlefield, that battle didn't stop until everybody on one side, there was more casualties than the other. If there was still left standing one side, there was still men that were, they might be wounded, but they still on their feet. But the other men from the other side, they all on the ground, and then the ones that were defeated, some of them, they'll flee, they'll flee the battlefield to keep from getting killed. That's how you knew who was the victor. And you have to fight to the death, man. You have to take energy. In this society, like when you got the boxers, you got Floyd and McGregor. I mean, just fighters in general. All of our fighters going back: Sugar Ray Robinson, Muhammad Ali, Sugar Ray Leonard, Sonny Liston, all those different men, and all the warriors. They have to fight in those rings.
15 round.
They have to fight 15-round fights, man. And even then, through all that, they still have to sit in their corners and get water breaks. Now you got 12 rounds. You fight 3 minutes apiece, and then you got to sit down and take a drink of water. Back in the ancient world, there wasn't no breaks. There wasn't no water breaks.
Like they did Jake in the Coliseum.
Yeah. And the breaks that they took was because they couldn't see. There was an understanding. I can't see no more, so we gonna break it to the morning. When the light come up, we gonna resume war again the next day for years, tens of years. In most cases. Isaiah 40 and 30 says, even the youths shall faint. That energy, right? Even the youth shall faint and be weary.
Function as a whole line, just like Jake is docile, man. Jake don't have the strength that they once had. Even going back to slavery, we had more strength back when we was in slavery, man. Because the food, we wasn't eating GMOs and shit that break our bodies down.
Niggas drinking soda, Coca-Cola.
Yeah. Jake wasn't rolling swishers and shit, spliffs. Right? Jake has no wind now because of all that damn smoke.
Jake didn't play video games all goddamn day, become Madden czars and
Twiddling their thumbs.
yeah, literally.
I forgot what movie was on talking. But they was talking about back in the times where everybody had to work, had to do physical or manual labor, even to the basics of a chef, from him stirring that pot, that gave him the arm muscles.
I had a homeboy as a drummer, man. He had biceps and forearms and hands. That hand is flipped from hitting that foot pedal. Like, damn, how the hell you stay in shape in the off season? Like, hey, man, I beat them drums every day. Worked up. The young men shall utterly fall, but they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings as eagles. They shall run and not be weary, and they shall walk and not faint.
And that's why we say that's why we're the prisoners of hope, man.
Yeah,
We hoping for this. We hope the Lord give us that extra strength, man.
When He give us that strength, that's when we're gonna become hunters, man.
We under that curse. The curse says that there shall be found no might in thy hands. That's why our enemies is able to get over on us, man.
let me get that straight. It's all for your
Hell yeah.
I'm thinking like, you just heal me. You know, I'll be all right, but I take that strength.
Brother want his kneecap back and shit.
Straight up. I'll take an ankle and a back and an elbow too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
vicious.
Somebody get Zechariah 12 and 8.
Yeah, I was hoping.
Zechariah 12 and 8. And whoever still got Numbers 24, we're going to get that.
Zechariah, when we read that, Zechariah 12,
Yeah.
you got it? You got it. Zechariah chapter 12, verse 8. And it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith the Lord Yahweh, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die. It says Zechariah 12, 12. Oh, that's 13. Salaki. My bad, bro. I saw 12. Zechariah chapter 12, verse, I saw it at the top. 12 and 8. In that day shall the Lord Yahweh defend the inhabitants of Jerusalem. And he that is feeble among them at that day shall be as David, King David.
And you read about David and his mighty men, the type of things that they were doing. These men were slaying lions and shit, man. This man built, he was bending still with his forearm, man.
Still.
He had the power to leap over walls and shit, man.
Yeah, hops. Yeah, mountains.
Yeah, he was like a real superhero, man.
Like a head
Super
cop.
strength. Yep. You know? That's what we waiting on, man.
Yes, indeed.
All right.
Right. Imagine the heat punch. And that's why you be like, how did he come back with the foreskin? That's why when Saul sent him, don't give me 100 foreskins of the Philistines. He won't make it back. Matter of fact, you only take my daughter, he ain't gonna need her. Came back with 200. I came with it, I want that one, man. I came for it with my bride at.
Where's that at, man? I want to find that.
What you talking about?
About David's mighty men. It's like Samuel,
Yeah.
first Samuel, second Samuel. Let's get into with the type of things that they was doing, man. That gets you hype when you read about it too.
Hey, in Hebrews,
23. 2 Samuel, chapter 23.
23?
Yeah.
2 and 23?
Yeah, 2 Samuel, chapter 23.
Chapter 23.
Chapter 23.
Yep.
Yep. Start at 8. Yeah, start at 8.
Second Samuel.
Second Samuel 23.
Start at 8.
2 Samuel 23 and 8. These be the names of the mighty men whom David had. Tachmonite that sat in the seat, chief among the captains. The same was Adino, and Enzight.
That's translated to English, that's why the name is so hard. It was Hebrew names back then.
Lift up his spear against 800 whom he slew at one time.
Yeah, 800. First guy named slew 800 himself.
That's just the first dude.
Yeah.
He was just
Got
like
36 more.
it was all notched like he slew like 800 people, you know. You fight 3 niggas, you get your ass kicked, man. You know. And Esau weak as hell. He ain't got no hands. You can whoop on Esau, but if they gang up on you, you might not win that, you know. And then plus, you know, some of them Edomites, they train in that MMA shit.
Yeah, that's why they know the training.
They know they're training that because you gotta at least know some form of technique and skill in fighting, especially dealing with Jake. Because if you take an Edomite and a Jake, and they both have no training, just off the script alone, Jake is gonna dominate that motherfucker, man. Right? Go ahead, huh?
And after him was Eleazar the son of Dodo, the Ahite, one of the 3 mighty men with David. When they defied the Philistines that were gathered together to battle, when the men of Israel were gone away, he arose and smote the Philistines until his hand was weary, and his hand clave unto the sword. And the Lord, Yahweh, brought a great victory that day, and the people returned after him only to
Hey, hold
spoil.
on, bro. Read back a little bit in that verse.
He arose and smote the Philistines until his hand was weary, and his hand clave unto the sword.
He couldn't let go.
He couldn't even let go of his sword, man. He couldn't help himself. He had to
Yeah.
kill a lot of. He had to get down, man.
Y'all remember at Ip Man, the first one, where he fought all them Japanese that murdered his friend, right? And at the end, he was struggling to open his hand. That's how that sword was around his sword.
His hands was all bruised up. It was all bruised up
Locked
and
in,
shaking.
like a pit, like lockjaw with
Locked
a pit,
in,
right?
yeah. He was just, hell yeah, man. Go ahead,
I'm
bro.
getting excited reading this scripture, man.
Hell
And
yeah.
the Most High wrought a great victory that day. The people returned after him holding the spoil. And after him was Shammah, the son of Agi, the Hararite. The Philistines were gathered together into a troop, where a piece of ground full of lentils. And the people fled from the Philistines. But he stood in the midst of the ground and defended, and slew the Philistines, and the Most High wrought a great victory. And 3 of the 30 chiefs went down.
Everybody ran, he stayed by himself. And knocked that down, knocked all the people down that everybody ran from.
And 3 of the 30 chiefs went down and came to David in the harvest time of the cave of Adullam, and the troop of the Philistines pitched in the valley of Rephaim. And David was in Hole, and the garrison of the Philistines was then in Bethlehem. And David longed and said, "Oh, that one would give me drink of water of the well of Bethlehem, which is by the gate." And the 3 mighty men brake through the host of the Philistines and drew water of the well of Bethlehem that was by the gate, and took it, and brought it to David. Nevertheless, he would not drink thereof, but poured it out unto the Most High.
He gave reverence to the Most High, man. You know, even when we would fight our battles and we would get the victory, we would basically give reverence to the Most High, because ultimately it's the Lord that was with us in battle. He was with us in strength, and He was also there. You know, like the angels that you can't see, even the angels are there helping you fight, man.
What?
That's how it's gonna go back to, man. When the Lord finally rests with His men and raise them up to fight against these devils, these Edomites, and these other nations, we're gonna have to have that spiritual power, that might, and we also gonna have to have the angels with us, man. You know? Hey, but it's gotta be more, man, because it's another chapter where it goes into the different acts of each mighty men of David and what they basically did, what they were famous for. It might be.
Kings of Chronicles.
It might
Talk about that. I'm gonna look.
While somebody look for it, somebody get Job 4 and start like 3.
Job 4 and 3. Behold, thou hast instructed many, and thou hast strengthened the weak hands. Thy words have upholded him that was falling, and thou hast strengthened the feeble knees.
Strengthen the feeble knees. So the Lord basically, He's the one that gives you that strength. Right? And that strength is ultimately going to be given back to Israel.
That's right.
And that's how we're going to get the victory over these nations through that power, that strength. You know? You see a brother mounting a fly, man, like, you're not going to do that, man. You know? You're going to run, man. As soon as you see the most, yeah, man.
Gotta get going.
Y'all gonna be in fear, man.
That's right.
Y'all gonna be in fear. Y'all gonna go back to fear of Israel again.
That's right.
All right? Go ahead.
But now it has come upon thee, and thou faintest. It touches thee, and thou art troubled. It is not this that fear, that confidence, thy hope.
That's it. That's it. Hey, bro, go. You still in 2 Samuel? Go back to 2 Samuel 23.
First Chronicles is down.
Yeah, 23.
2 Samuel 23 and 17. And he said, be it far from me, O Yahweh, that I should do this. Is not this the blood of the men that went in jeopardy of their lives? Therefore he would not drink. These things did these three mighty men. And Abishai, the brother of Joab, the son of Zeruiah, was chief among three. And he lifted up his spear against 300 and slew them, and had the name among three. Was he not most honorable of three? Therefore he was their captain, howbeit he attained not unto the first three. And Benaiah, the son of Jehoiada, the son of a valiant man, of Kabzeel.
A valiant man means a skillful man. Or he's mighty in skill. Okay? Go ahead.
The son,
like an expert. Go ahead.
The son of a valiant man, chief of Kabzeel, who had done many acts. He slew 2 lion-like men of Moab.
He slew, this brother can't help but smile with it.
He slew 2 lion-like men of Moab. Okay? Take the most fierce, skillful fighter from among those Moabites.
Genghis Khan there.
Genghis Khan. No, hey, Jet Li, fuck him. Okay? Fuck him. We talking about a real master. Okay? Two Ip men.
Yeah.
But stronger and bigger and stronger, man. He slew both of them.
No.
And those are those are dangerous men.
Didn't it say in the snow?
It's about to go into it. Yeah, he's about to go into it.
He slew 2 lion-like men of Moab. He went down also and slew a lion in the midst of a pit in time of snow.
He slew a lion in a pit in the midst of snow, in the cold. You know?
Russia still trains like that.
Yeah. While you complaining about, you shivering, they ain't shivering at all. They get in stance. They ready for combat.
Then they go play chess.
Yeah.
In the water. In the snow.
Hey, and another thing, it's tough fighting in the cold. Because your bones will feel all extra solid. You know what I'm saying? You feel like you might break something. Yeah.
Con, you got a video on YouTube. I think the little girl might be Russian, but the dad been training the little girl, and she out there punching trees. Cause she a boxer and kicking them.
Yeah.
Like it's nothing.
Yeah.
But the lions back in this time were stronger than the lions now too, because they wasn't affected by all the things that, like the air, the water, kind of the chemtrails. So the lions were stronger back in that time too. It says, and he slew an Egyptian, a goodly man, and the Egyptian had a spear in his hand. But he went down to him with the staff and plucked the spear out of the Egyptian's hand and slew him with his own spear.
Hey, so he de-weaponized him. Give me a,
Yeah. He said pluck.
Yeah, he plucked it like just. And he probably did it real like when he snatched it was probably some fancy shit.
Jake probably like kicked him or something.
He probably kicked it out of his hand and it flew up. And he grabbed it and pow! You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Doing just hey, we natural warriors, man. That's why Jake we gravitate to those kung fu movies. All right, fight movies. All right, we get into that shit, man. It's naturally in our spirit. You know? What's that? No. 5 Deadly Venoms.
I was just about to say that.
Bro, that's a classic ass movie. Okay? Check that into that. You understand it. You know? And you understand each style of fighter. You know?
Yeah, Scorpion, the
yeah.
Toad, the Centipede,
Yep.
the Snake.
Brother Barack Allah loves him. That brother.
Oh, and I love him.
Then never hear talks about that is in Jake. You never hear Moab talk about that.
Finish up, bro.
These things did Benaiah the son of Jehoiada, and had the name among 3 mighty men. He was more honorable than the 30, but he attained not to the first 3. And David set him over his guard. Asahel, the brother of Joab, was one of the 30. Elhanan, the son of Dodo of Bethlehem, Shema, the Herodite, Elika, the Herodite, Pelaz, the Paltite, Ira, the son of Ikesh, the
It's going
Tekoite,
into all the names of the mighty men. Right?
and
David had a serious, you couldn't fuck with his cabinet, man. You couldn't fuck with his crew.
That movie Troy, they had the warriors of Troy, but then Achilles, he had his own boat.
Yep.
And it was like, wait, are they gonna take the beach of Troy with 30 men? Where did that 30 men came from? Out of this. And they did, by the way, before the rest of the army reached the shore. Achilles is a fairy tale of King David. It's like a parallel story. I'm telling you right here how.
he said, Abiezer, the Nethite, and Bunai, the Hushite, Zalman, the Ahohite, the Harai, the Netzaphite, Caleb, the son of Anash.
That's how you build up a young brother, make you read the names of King David's mighty men. You just read them. Gee, his name goes up.
Netzaphite, Attai, the son of Ribai, out of Gibeah, of the children of Benjamin, But Anai, the Pirathonite, Hadai of the brooks of Gaash.
You can stop, bro. It's just going into a roll call of all the men. All right?
But they were honored, they're worthy of that honor to be mentioned by name.
Because they helped the kingdom. We was able to get the kingdom through those men. You know? He was able to, that's how King Solomon, when he came and sat on the throne of his father, there was nothing but peace. King David had to set everything straight. All right? He had to go to war with the nations, and then once him and his mighty men shut all of them down, that's how you got 40 years of peace. That's how, and we're gonna get that. We're gonna go back to that. We're gonna take these devils down, and we're gonna finally be at peace.
That's right.
You know, we're gonna finally be at peace. We're gonna be without fear. All right, we're gonna have our strength, our power. We're gonna have our respect. Okay, you're gonna honor us. That's right. You're gonna honor the king. Okay, because we are, Lord willing, we of those men. Hey, the elect are the tabernacle of David.
Yep.
And remember, those men, they were mighty. And all the tribes were involved, man. It wasn't just Judah that was a part of that. All the tribes, man. You had men of all the tribes that were of the tabernacle of David.
Yeah, that's why they were named the different tribes. We cut off some of them, but some of them were of the tribes that live in different lands too.
Yeah.
You know, when you go into the history of what some of them are named.
So that's it on that. Somebody get Numbers.
I got
Numbers 24.
I'm gonna say that this one in Chronicles is basically mirroring what that said. A couple few words different. Pretty much.
Yeah, go ahead and get that. You could, matter of fact, you just
This is Numbers 24. And when Balaam saw that it pleased the Most High to bless Israel, he went not as at other times to seek for enchantments, but he set his face toward the wilderness. And Balaam lifted up his eyes and saw Israel abiding in his tents according to their tribes, and the Spirit of Yahweh came upon him.
And his waters was toward the east, because the river and the sea is toward the west. Instead of going to the enchantments the wicked way, he sought unto the Lord.
And he took up his parable and said, Balaam, the son of Beor, the son of Beor, has said, and the man whose eyes are open has said, he has said, which heard the words of the Most High, which saw the vision of the Almighty, falling into a trance but having his eyes open.
And so he was seeing this, and he had a vision. It was concerning Israel. He was looking at Israel, they dwelling, doing their thing. He's looking at these people, and then the Lord put that trance on them, and it was concerning them, the people that he was looking at. All right? Go ahead.
How goodly are thy tents, O Jacob, and thy tabernacles, O Israel. As the valleys are they spread forth, as gardens by the riverside, as the trees of vine aloes, which the Lord Yahweh hath planted, and the cedar trees beside the waters.
Go ahead.
He shall pour the water out of his buckets, and his seed shall be in many waters, and his king shall be higher than Agag, and his kingdom shall be exalted. Yahweh brought him forth out of Egypt. He hath as it were the strength of a unicorn. He shall eat up the nations, his enemies, and shall break their bones, and pierce them through with his arrows. He couched, he lay down as a lion, and as a great lion.
And as a great lion. Okay? It was back when Israel had their strength.
Liger.
Okay?
You. Keep going.
Whoso shall stir him up? Blessed is he that blesseth thee, and cursed is he that curseth thee.
Blessed is he that bless you, and curse him that curses you. Eventually, if you try to bring enchantment against Jake, you're gonna be enchanted. You're gonna take on the curses, man. And actually, that's gonna happen anyway. The curse that was on us is gonna fall upon our enemies.
That's right.
You're gonna become weak. You're gonna become the prey. Right? We're gonna prey on you.
That's right.
Right?
B-R-E-Y.
Yeah. We're gonna treat you like a hopeless little cub away from his parents. Okay? That's the type of might you're gonna have. That of a little cub just struggling for help. Wondering where his parents at. But the enemies are surrounding this little cubby and get you. Go ahead, huh?
And Balak's anger was kindled against Balaam, and he smote his hands together. And Balak said unto Balaam, I called thee to curse my enemies, and behold, thou hast altogether blessed them these 3 times.
Look, I call you for a favor. You did me a worse thing and gave you a favor 3 times. How about it?
Therefore now flee thou to thy place. I thought to promote thee unto great honor, but lo, the Most High hath kept thee back from honor. And Balaam said unto Balak, Spake I not also to thy messengers, which thou sentest unto me, saying, If Balak would give me his house full of silver and gold, I cannot go beyond the commandment of the Most High to do either good or bad of mine own mind.
Because he was trying to bribe him. He was trying to bribe him to get him to change his tune to curse Israel. But he's like, I can't go beyond the commandment. Basically, he was shook. This is the God of the Israelites here, man.
He only gave me this truth. I can't make you see something. You can't make me see something that I don't see. He made me see this. I gotta tell you the truth.
Not from the turn, and he kept his integrity, man. Go ahead, huh?
But what the Most High saith, that will I speak. And now, behold, I go into my people. Come therefore, and I will advertise thee what this people shall do to thy people in the latter days.
What my people is going to do to your people in the last days. We're in the last days now. Okay? Go ahead.
And he took up his parable and said, Balaam the son of Beor hath said, and the man whose eyes are open hath said, he hath said which heard the words of Yahweh, and knew the knowledge of the Most High, which saw the vision of the Almighty, falling into a trance, but having his eyes open. I shall see him, but not now. I shall behold him, but not nigh. There shall come a star out of Jacob, and a scepter shall rise out of Israel, and shall smite the corners of Moab.
Who was that star? Yahweh Shai. Or he's that morning star, right? He's gonna come through Judah. All right. That's why it says the scepter shall not pass from Judah until Shiloh comes. Lawgiver between his feet. Genesis 49. All right, go ahead.
No pictures of us, please.
And
No
destroy
pictures, please.
The children, and destroy all of the children.
You already
of
did it,
Seth.
but
And Edom shall be a possession. Seir also shall be a possession for his enemies, and Israel shall do David.
And we're going to do this. The tabernacle of David, this is what they're going to do. That's why when you read Amos, the 9th chapter, it says that we're going to possess the heathen. The tabernacle of David, that's prison Ezra. They're going to be the ones that's going to do it. Okay? And when you go back to Acts 15, where everybody trying to quote, that he's quoting Amos about the tribes coming back, the Gentiles, he took out a name. No, he was quoting that at the wrong time because that wasn't being fulfilled yet. All right? That's going to happen in this day, in this go-around, man. When all the tribes come together and they get endowed with that power, then they're going to take down the heathens and possess them. Back then, that wasn't the time. Okay?
Only 3 of the tribes.
Yeah. So basically, James, he thought that was the time, but it wasn't. Okay? Go ahead, bro.
Out of Jacob shall come he that shall have dominion, and shall destroy him that remaineth of the city. And when he looked on Amalek,
which is these fucking bastards that's claiming to be us right now, that's on top right now, the so-called Jew, that's Amalek. Okay, so this was prophesied way back then about these devils, man. All right, we at war to this very day with them demons, man. Go ahead.
and when he looked on Amalek, he took up his parable and said, Amalek was the first of the nations, but his latter end shall be that he perished forever.
Yeah, you're gonna perish forever, man. Meaning you're gonna be exterminated, man.
yep.
All right, go ahead.
And he looked on the Kenites and took up his parable and said, Strong is thy dwelling place, and thou puttest thy nest in a rock. Nevertheless, the Kenites shall be wasted, until Ashur shall carry thee away captive.
Did you read 19? Read it again.
Verse 19. And out of Jacob shall come he that shall have dominion, and he shall destroy him that remaineth of the city.
That's right, man. All right, that's Yahweh Shai, man. That's the day of the Lord. All right, he gonna come with the chariots of fire, with the angels like a whirlwind, and the slain of the Lord shall be dominion from one side of the earth to the other, from one end of the earth to the other side, man. And the slain of the Lord shall be great in that day. All right. Numbers 23. Numbers 23. And I want to say like Numbers 23 and 23.
It's Numbers 23 and 23. Surely there is no enchantment against Jacob, neither is there any divination against Israel.
And that's why that Balak didn't want to read that. Balak, right? Didn't want that got the vision. He didn't want to go against
Balaam.
Didn't want to do the divination. And he gave him the real vision from the Most High, because it was a real prophecy concerning Israel, because of this law right here. Right?
Surely there is no enchantment against Jacob, neither is there any divination against Israel.
Hey, no weapon formed against thee shall prosper. And divination and cursing and all of that, If it ain't come from the Most High God, it ain't gonna prosper.
According to this time, it shall be said of Jacob and of Israel, what hath Yahweh wrought? Behold, these people shall rise up as a great lion, and lift up himself as a young lion. He shall not lie down until he eat of the prey and drink the blood of the slain.
Meaning, like the way you see Jake right now, all docile, want to be peaceful, buddy, and love everybody.
Love thy enemies as thyself.
Dang, that's that weak ass line. But the Lord's we're gonna be a great lion, man. All right, big strong ass lion, and the king of the jungle. The hyenas don't fuck with him. The gazelles, they don't fuck with him. Okay? All them different beasts of the field, they don't fuck with him, man. All right? That's how it's gonna be. You know?
And Balak said unto Balaam, neither curse them at all, nor bless them at all. But Balaam answered and said unto Balak, told not I thee, saying, all that the Most High speaketh that I must do? And Balak said unto Balaam, come I pray thee, I'll bring thee unto another place. Peradventure it will please Yahweh that thou mayest curse me them from thence.
That's it, bro. Somebody get Psalms 108 and 13. So, hey, when we get that power, man, it's a wrap, man. You know? You don't have to worry about no damn tanks. All right? What they call them, the Black Hawks that fly over you with the mounted automatic weapons. You ain't gonna have to worry about shit like that, man. Huh? Yeah, 108 and 13.
Psalms 108:13. Through the Most High, we shall do valiantly. For he is that shall tread down our enemies.
Yeah, and he's gonna use us to tread down our enemies, man. Okay? It's through him that we're gonna be able to do that.
That's right.
Okay? When he said, I will get vengeance upon Edom according to my people Israel, that's talking about I'm gonna put my power on Israel to get vengeance on your ass, man. You're gonna know that it's me working through them to fuck you up. You're gonna see my hatred that I really have for you. When it says Esau have I hated, you're gonna feel that hate. You know? Hey, he brought the hate, you brought the hate to us. You know? You brought the hatred to us. So we ain't gonna just say we hate you, we just gonna show it to you. That's why we're gonna be meditating terror and all that shit. God gonna remember when you used to scalp them and use them as bounties. You know? We're gonna remember shit like that, man. You know?
Ezekiel 25 and 12. Thus saith the Lord power, Yahweh, because that Edom hath dealt against the house of Judah by taking vengeance, and hath greatly offended and revenged himself upon them. Therefore, thus saith the Most High Yahweh Shem Yahushai, I will also stretch out my hand upon Edom, and will cut off man and beast from it, and I will make it desolate from Teman, and they of the Dan shall fall by the sword.
And this is talking about the people. This ain't talking about we finna just go up into the actual, ain't nothing there. Right. Those talking about the people, the Edomites, the people of those ancient lands. The Lord's gonna jack them up, man. Right now, the modern day Basra, Mount Seir, is here in America.
That's where the people are.
Because this is where the people of that land is ruling at. This is where they control their empire from America and also in Europe. All right, the bottomless pit. That was where the ancient Roman Empire ruled. Okay? So it's going to be a great slaughter, man. Go ahead.
And I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Israel.
Yep.
And they shall do in Edom according to mine anger and according to my fury.
Because we don't have enough power in these weak ass chains of darkness bodies to do the Lord's vengeance. We're gonna need spiritual power to do the Lord's vengeance on that type of level. What they really deserve in the eyes of Yahweh.
But we don't have enough anger
Yep.
because only Yahweh Shai knows the things that they committed that they didn't write down, you know. And there's many acts that they didn't write down because it's so many of them, you know, and so nasty and what's the word? Violent that they did to us.
Yeah, like that Jake last week, that knocked that demon up out of here. He spit on him, and he was like, man, I got Nat Turner right here on my head, man. Like he channeled the spirit of Nat Turner and shit. And if Jake was to get in that spirit, man, if the Lord was to open up their spirit to the remembrance of what happened to them in their past lives, man, Jake would turn into the fucking Terminator.
Right. And even in when they caught Nat Turner, even when he was in the prison, he still didn't basically apologize. He was still saying, like, because I read a little bit of it, and he was still talking about how good it felt to do it. He said he did the Lord a favor. Those are his words, you know. And he was giving an account to every day and every family that he killed, and said that the Most High was giving them signs to do it. You know, so he didn't give no sympathy or no empathy, no remorse for what he did. Even at the time in which he was in chains in the jail when they was about to kill him.
So that killed him so heinously, harshly. There's more that was. That's it.
And they shall do in Edom according to my anger and according to my fury, and they shall know my vengeance, saith the Most High Yahweh Shai.
They shall know my vengeance. So the Lord's gonna get these devils back to us. So we go, hey, revenge is like the sweetest joy next to getting pussy, man. Buck said it. When we getting that revenge on these devils, the Most High is gonna feel it, man. Just like how the Lord said, I will laugh at your calamity, I will mock when your fear comes. He gonna laugh at we gonna be laughing at all these people that scorned us about what was to come. That's all the different things that's played out on the earth with his men. It's basically we represent the Most High. Okay? So if we laughing, the Most High is laughing. If we get vengeance on our enemies, the Lord is ultimately getting the vengeance, man.
Like I said, like you gonna believe that Allah Shaja put the spirit of Yahweh gonna put the spirit of Allah Shaja on his Israelites, man, on his elect. So y'all gonna be like, damn, that's a demon-like power to give his people the power of a demon-like power. You know?
Hell yeah, man.
You got one. I got one.
Sirach 25:7. There be 9 things which I have judged in my heart to be happy, and the 10th I will utter with my tongue. A man that hath joy of his children, and he that liveth to see the fall of his enemy.
Right.
To be happy, you want to see the fall of the enemy, man.
Right.
That's the faith and the patience of the saints. That's what's going. When it said, "Be angry but sin not." What's the other one? Ecclesiastes. 7 is like 8 or 77. Oppression making the wise. It's gonna make us mad, but when we get that gift of destroying them, we gonna be able to